you all doing? How it's Friday night again. Christmas Eve. Better than that, it's Christmas Eve. Happy days. Here, it's great to have you with us. Absolutely brilliant to have you with us. We were actually doing this time last year. We've done Christmas night last year. For goodness sake, hard to believe that we're so many weeks in. 88 weeks. There's there. 88 weeks. Nikita Graham, first in Christmas Eve. Hi Laura, how are you doing? How are you? Great to have you with us. Craig Bunton, happy Christmas, guys. Exactly, Craig, exactly. How are you doing, my friend? Great to have you with us. Ethel Simpson, my sister-in-law, Ethel. Hi, Ethel. How you doing? Jean Jackson, Caroline McAllister, Margaret Martin. How are you all doing? Great to have you with us. Here's our Vanda. Vanda, happy Christmas, Daisy and Sharon. Thanks for another year's entertainment. Best wishes for 2022. You used to think that was miles and miles and miles away, for goodness sake. You used to think the year 2000 was miles away, for goodness sake. But Rob Armstrong, hi Rob, how are you doing, my friend? How are you? There's our Linda. Hi Linda, how are you doing? We will have videos from Linda and from Sophie and from David later on, so we will. We've actually two wee videos from Sophie tonight, so we have. Did any of you watch the wee link that we put on from Sophie's concert? Wow, dear, it's almost superb. Frederic sitting over in Paris. Hi Frederic, how are you doing? How are you? Let's get it started. On a Texas Sunday morning, how I long to be there, with Maria's waiting for me there. Every lonely city where I hang my hat ain't half as pretty as where my baby's at. It's the way to Amarillo. Every night I've been cooking my pillow, dreaming dreams of Amarillo, the sweet Marie who waits for me. Show me the way to Amarillo, 'cause I've been weeping like a willow and crying over Amarillo, the sweet Marie who waits for me. La 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 la. Anne-Marie who waits for me. There's a church bell ringing, hear the song of joy that is bringing for my sweet Maria, for the guy who's coming to see her. Just beyond the highway there's an open place, and it keeps me going through the wind and rain. It's the way to Amarillo. Every night I've been hugging my pillow and dreaming dreams of Amarillo, the sweet Marie who waits for me. Show me the way to Amarillo, 'cause I've been weeping like a willow, crying over Amarillo, sweet Marie who waits for me. Sha-la-la-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la-la-la-la, Anne-Marie who waits for me. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la, 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 Anne-Marie who waits for me. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la, 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 Anne-Marie who waits for me. There you go, gets us started on our Christmas Eve show, for goodness sake. That was a mouthful, so it was. There's an awful lot of comments that's come in here, and I just really don't want to miss them, so I don't. If I do miss you guys as we go through this evening here. Oh, don't know what happened there. If we do miss you going through this evening, I will apologise, but we'll see anyway. So, Margaret Martin, yes, Margaret watched the Sophie thing. I thought it was absolutely superb. Emily McAnally, good evening, everyone, and a Merry Christmas to you all. There's our Norman. Norman's home from Lanzarote, sitting now with a big coat on and the scarf on, so he is. Back to wet and cold Bangor, so he is. But nevertheless, hi, see it's family for our festive special. Rosie Drummond, hi Rosie, how are you doing? How are you? There's our Kevin. A happy Christmas, Kevin. It's already Christmas Day with Kevin, so it is down in New Zealand. Hi Des and Sharon, best wishes for Christmas. Had a few rums Christmas Eve. So you've got a sore head this morning, Kevin, have you? Can I request "My Home Is Not My Home" and can Sharon sing a Christmas carol for us? Yes, of course we can manage to do something like that, so we can. Mimi Logan, hi Mimi, how are you doing? Anne Lermer, hi Anne. There's our Monica, hi Monica, how are you doing? Happy Christmas, Desi and Sharon and all the family. Absolutely great to have you with us, so it is. Robert Wasson, how's our Robert? How are you doing? Merry Christmas, Desi and Sharon and Desi and all the Shades family from Robert and Arlene. Dee McMillan, hi Dee, how are you? Dee McKillen, sorry, how are you doing, Dee? How are you? Susan McConnell, hi Susan, how are you doing? How are you? Paddy Haggerty, there's our Paddy. I'll try and do your 10 o'clock. If you do a 10 o'clock news tonight, Paddy, I'll try and do it on time before it disappears over the top of the screen on me. So I'll try my best. Maggie Britton, Merry Christmas, everyone, and thank you for your company for this past year. Hi, Desi and Sarah, happy Merry Christmas to you all. There's our Yvonne sitting over in Bangor. Hi, Yvonne, how are you doing? Wishing you both a great Christmas and a happy New Year. Nice to be back with you. Absolutely, Yvonne, absolutely. That was some mouthful getting through that. A bit of beautiful noise. What a beautiful noise coming up from the street. It's a beautiful sound. It's got a beautiful beat. It's a beautiful noise going on everywhere, like a clickety-clack of a train on a track. It's got rhythm to spare. It's a beautiful noise. It's the sound that I love, and it fits me so well, like a hand in a glove. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. What a beautiful noise coming up from the park. It's the song of the kids, and it plays until dark. It's the song of the cars on their furious flight. And there's even romance in the way that they dance, the beat of the light. It's a beautiful noise. It's the sound that I love, and it makes me feel good, like a hand in a glove. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. What a beautiful noise. It's a beautiful noise, made of joy and of strife, like a symphony played by the passing parade. It's the music of life. It's a beautiful noise. It's the sound that I love, and it makes me feel good, like a hand in a glove. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. What a beautiful noise coming into my room, and it's begging for me just to give it a tune. There you go. So, Gordon Esler, hi, Desi. Happy Christmas, Desi and Sharon. How are you doing, Gordon? Hopefully everything's all good with you. Edith Willoughby, how you doing? There's our Isaac Crothers. Hi, Isaac. How are you doing? How are you? Yvonne Ice, all the way in from Antrim. Happy Christmas. Happy Christmas. Great to have you with us. Great, absolutely great to have you with us. So, hey, where did we go? Days when the rains came. We're down in a hollow, playing a new game, laughing and a running, hey, hey, skipping and a jumping in the misty morning fog with all our hearts a thumping and you, brown-eyed girl, you my brown-eyed girl. Whatever happened to Tuesday and it's so slow, going down the old mine with the transistor radio, standing in the sunlight laughing, hiding behind the rainbow's wall, slipping and a sliding all along the waterfall with you, a brown-eyed girl. My brown-eyed girl, do you remember when we used to sing sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-ti-da, sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-ti-da, la-ti-da. So hard to find my way now that I'm all on my own. I saw you just the other day, and my, how you have grown. I cast my memory back there, Lord. Sometimes I come overcome thinking about it, making love in the green grass behind the stadium with you, my brown-eyed girl. Brown-eyed girl, do you remember when we used to sing sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-ti-da, sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-ti-da, la-ti-da, sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-ti-da, sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-ti-da, la-ti-da, la-ti-da. Okay, folks, so, right, Hilary Little. Hi, Hilary, how are you doing? Hopefully everything's good with you. Happy Christmas to you both. Thanking you very much. Robina Tyndall, how are you doing? How are you? Merry Christmas to all our Shades friends from a snowy Ontario. Happy days. Thanks for keeping us entertained, Des and Sharon. And Joel, very much appreciate it. Jockey White, how are you doing? Loving the backdrop. Of course, but you have to try and keep updating it. It's not so easy to try and keep updating it all the time. Believe me. Mary and Tom, happy Christmas to everybody. I'm not asking for a request, just sitting back and enjoying the music. Thank you. Happy days. Marina Mulholland, hi Marina, how are you doing? Billy Doherty, how are you and Anne? Hopefully you and Anne's doing really, really well. Hopefully you are doing well. So, right. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you. You'd be like heaven to touch, and I wanna hold you so much. Long last love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you. Pardon the way that I stare, there's nothing else to compare. The sight of you leaves me weak. There are no words left to speak. But if you feel like I feel, please let me know that it's real. Just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you. Here we go. And I love you, baby. If it's quite alright, I need you, baby, to warm a lonely night. I love you, baby. Trust in me when I say, oh pretty baby, don't bring me down, I pray. Oh pretty baby, that I found you, stay and let me love you, baby. Let me love you. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you. You'd be like heaven to touch, and I wanna hold you so much. Long last love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you. If it's quite alright, I love you, baby. To warm a lonely night, I love you, baby. And trust in me when I say, oh pretty baby, don't bring me down, I pray. Oh pretty baby, that I found you, stay and let me love you, baby. Let me love you. Praise God. So, right, we bit of a different start, but sure that doesn't do us any harm. Mary McBride, oh, she's speaking to the guys in Ontario. Hi, Mary, how are you doing? How are you? Great to have you with us. So it is, Mary. Do we risk something like that? No, I'm too feared of it. Too feared of it. I'm a wimp. Is what they're really saying. How old do you think I am? He said. I said, well, I didn't know. He said, I turned 65 about 11 months ago. I was sitting in Miami, pouring blended whiskey down, when this old gray black gentleman was clearing up the line. There wasn't anyone around except this old man and me. The guy who ran the bar was watching Ironsides on TV. Uninvited, he sat down and he opened up his mind on old dogs and children and watermelon wine. Never had a drink of watermelon wine, he asked. me all about it, though I didn't answer back. Ain't but three things in this world that's worth a solitary time, but old dogs and children and watermelon wine. He said women think about themselves when men folks ain't around, and friends are hard to find when they discover that you're down. He said I tried it all when I was young and in my prime. Now it's old dogs and children and watermelon wine. All dogs care about you even when you make mistakes. And God bless little children while they're still too young to hate. When he moved away, I found my pen and I copied down that line about old dogs and children and watermelon wine. I had to catch a train up to Atlanta that next day, so left for my room. Saw him picking up my chain. That night I dreamt in peaceful sleep of a shady summertime, and old dogs and children and watermelon wine. Great storyteller, a great storyteller. So, right, Rabina Tyndall. Here we are, drinking tea, 3:20 p.m. in the afternoon. You guys are all on the drink. Speak for all them boys. They're all on the drink. Hi, Paulina. How are you doing? How are you? Hopefully everything's all good. Everybody's going out and having fun. I'm just a fool for staying home and having none. I kicked over how she set me free. Oh, lonesome me. Bad mistake I'm making by just hanging round. I know that I should have some fun and paint the town. Lovesick fool, as blind as I can be. Oh, to me, I bet she's up like me. She's out and fancy free, flirting with the boys with all her charms. But I still love her so, and baby, don't you know, I'd welcome her right back here in my arms. Maybe some way I can lose these lonesome blues, forget about the past and find somebody new. Thought of everything from A to Z. Hold on to me. Here we go. Hi, William Martin. How are you doing, my friend? How are you? I've got subtitles tonight again on my phone. I bet she's not like me. She's out and fancy free, flirting with the boys with all her charms. But I still love her so, brother, don't you know, I'd welcome her right back here in my arms. Must be some way I can lose these lonesome blues. Forget about the past and find somebody new. Thought of everything from A to Z. Oh, lonesome me. Oh, lonesome me. Oh, lonesome me. Praise God. So, look, Christmas, big day tomorrow. Big day. Now, this is where we've got an advantage over Kevin and Lynn and New Zealand, because they've already started. Santa has came and all to them, for goodness sake. Kim Myers, how are you doing from Frederick in Maryland? How are you doing? How are you, my friend? One night with you is what I'm now praying for. The things that we two could plan would make my dreams come true. Just call my name and I'll be right by your side. I want your sweet helping hand. My love's too strong to hide. And I always live a quiet life, and I ain't ever did no wrong. And now I know that life without you has been too lonely, too long. One night with you is what I'm now praying for. The things that we two could plan would make my dreams come true. Always live a quiet life, and I ain't never did no wrong. And now I know life without you has been too lonely, too long. One night with you is what I'm now praying for. The things that we two could plan would make my dreams come true. I just happened to turn the page and that was there, and I says, right, just do it when you're there, for goodness sake. I done this last week and I made a mess of coming in on it, so I had to actually add an extra line on it, for goodness sake, which wasn't there, but nevertheless. This is for Kim in Maryland. Looking from a window above, it's like a story of love. Can you hear me? Came back only yesterday, moving further away. Want you near me. All I needed was the love you gave. All I needed was another day. And all I ever knew, only you. Sometimes when I think of her name, when it's only a game, and I need you, listen to the words that you say, it's getting harder to stay. When I see you, all I needed was the love you gave. All I needed for another day, and all I ever knew, only you. All I needed was a love you gave, and all I needed for another day, and all I ever knew, only you. This is gonna take a long time, and I wonder what's mine. Can't take no more. Wonder if you'll understand. It's just the touch of your hand behind a closed door. All I needed was the love you gave, and all I needed for another day, and all I ever knew, only you. There you go. So, Andrea McCulloch. Hi, Andrea. How are you doing? Your dad's here, so he is. There you go. And I didn't know if you knew that or not, Andrea, but your dad's here. So, don't forget, fire in your requests. And if I can, I will. Absolutely. Absolutely. Sharon will be along. I'm actually confident of that tonight. And we've got a new song for you. A nice Neil Sedaka song. So, which I only sort of learned last night, and Sharon put the harmonies into it there maybe about 5 o'clock. So it may be terrible, it may be terribly bad, so it might, but nevertheless, we'll get through it. Morrison D. Hi, Morrison D. Anne Goodman. Hi, Anne. How are you doing? From Walter and Anne. How are you doing? Great to have you. Maybe I didn't love you quite as often as I could have. Maybe I didn't treat you quite as good as I should have. If I made you feel second best, girl, I'm so sorry I was blind. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. Maybe I didn't hold you all those lonely, lonely times, and I guess I never told you I'm so happy that you're mine. Little things I should have said and done, but I just never took the time. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. Tell me that your sweet love hasn't died. Give me one more chance to keep you satisfied. I'll keep you satisfied. things I should have said and done. I just never took the time. You were always on my mind. 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 Praise God. Hello, Cinderella. How are you doing?
Who's Cinderella?
Well, Norman seems to think you're Cinderella.
Tell him I'm the princess. Is running it on.
Jane Kennedy. Hi, Jane. How are you? Hopefully all the crew's all in with you. Hopefully they're all in with you tonight, Jane. So they are. So, right. Everybody's shouting, hello. Hello.
No, it disappeared.
Hello. What are you doing?
Maybe go with this because you're on the keyboard, right?
No, I was on the keyboard, but I can go back to it.
Just keep it a wee bit.
What are you doing?
Run around. Sorry, I wasn't
Tell me
prepared.
about it.
-4. Oops. As you see, I come on totally unprepared.
Is any of us surprised? No.
No, me never.
Ready?
Go.
Run around, Sue.
Here's the story, it's sad but true, about a girl that I once knew. Took his love and ran around with every single boy in town.
1, 2, 3.
Whoa,
La 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 la.
Away from run around shoot. You just listen, smile on the day. The cans that this girl's gonna break. No, if you don't wanna cry like you do, keep away from run around shoot. Well, she likes driving around. Yeah, she loves it. I love the guy, so the moral of the story from a girl who knows. Fall in love and your love grows good. Ask any fool that you ever knew. Keep away from run around Sue. Yeah, keep away from that girl. I don't know what she'll do. Keep away from Sue. Well, she likes driving around. Yeah, she loves it, she puts you down. Please let me put you wide. She goes out with all the guys, so the moral of a story from a girl who knows. Fall in love and your love grows and grows. Ask any fool that you ever knew. Keep away from run around Susie. Yeah, keep away from that girl. I don't know what she'll do. Keep away from Sue. You used to sing Keep Away from Sue.
I know, but it's all way down low.
Way down low. That's the song Elvis sang.
It's even further down than that. She was called a scarlet woman by the people who would go to church and let me in the street. With no parents of my own, I never had a home, and an 18-year-old boy has got to eat. She found me outside one Sunday morning, taking money from a man I didn't know. She took me wiped away my childhood. A woman of the streets, this lady rose. This bed of roses that I lay on, where I was taught to be a man. This bed of roses where I'm living is the only kind of love I understand. She was a handsome woman, just 35, who was spoken to in town by very few. She managed a late evening business like most of the town wished they could do. She did all the things that a man should know from a woman that approved of, I suppose. But she died knowing that she really loved her. Of life's bramble bush I picked a rose. This bed of roses that I lay on, where I was taught to be a man. This bed of roses where I'm living is the only kind of love I understand. This bed of roses that I lay on, where I was taught to be a man. This bed of roses where I'm living is the only kind of love I understand. Night night, Megan. There's our Megan away to bed. Night night, Megan.
Megan, I hope Santa
I hope
comes
Santa
tonight.
comes tomorrow, my dear.
Tonight?
Hope Santa comes tonight. Hopefully he's there when you get up in the morning. How's
Of
that?
course.
Right. Down 4.
5. Must have lost my voice. Whatever. No, it's doing that.
Oh, right.
See, we're on
We were
different.
nearly away different directions there.
Well, but I would have known when you started it. Maybe.
Yeah, but just had to kept going.
Yes, Andrea. Reggie's in the kitchen here. Reggie and Liz.
Yes. So, I've been. William McBurney, how are you doing? Hope you and yours have a great and happy Christmas and prosperous New Year. Thank you very, very much. Still in Lanzarote, for goodness sake, William.
So jealous. Don't come. Norman's probably
There's our
jealous
Louis,
too.
and hi, Louis. How you doing?
Norman's
How are you,
only
Louis?
just back from Lanzarote.
Norman's just back, so yes, he's the one sitting down there with a big hat and coat on, looking like Santa, for goodness sake. So yes, so right, get you going on your way with this one.
That's a wee song I haven't done for a wee while either, actually. So keeping that wee bit different, maybe.
5, did you say? Yeah.
Please. Guess mine's not the first heartbroken. My eyes are not the first to cry. I'm not the first to know, just of getting over you. And though I'm just a fool who's willing to sit around and wait for you, but baby, can't you see nothing else for me to do? I'm hopelessly devoted to you. But now there's nowhere to hide since you pushed my love aside. I'm not in my head, hopelessly devoted to you, hopelessly devoted to you, to what I intend to do. I'm hopelessly devoted to you. But now there's nowhere to hide since you pushed my love aside. I'm not in my head, hopelessly devoted to you. Hopelessly devoted to you. To you. Hopelessly devoted to you.
Well done.
Got through it with the frog.
I really
with,
didn't
with,
expect you to tackle that.
with a
I
frog
really
in my
didn't.
throat.
So I didn't expect you to tackle that. Laura Hagan, hi Brian. Oh Brian, how you doing? How are you, Brian? I know you're late, Brian, but we'll let you off this time. So we'll let you off this time.
Is this for Sandra?
This is for Sandra. All the feelings lived and died in the miles left between us, and I love you doesn't mean much from the far side of the bed. Now there's time for looking back, chasing memories for keeping, and I cry as you lie sleeping on the far side of the bed. There was once a raging love on the far side of the bed, where just touching was enough to ease the pain inside my head. Now I can't turn back time, and I cannot raise the dead. Love is just a favorite memory on the far side of the bed, at the claws of every day. There's another day I've missed you, and an empty goodnight whisper from the far side of the bed. All my memories packed away, like the suitcase I'll be taking. I'll be gone when you awaken on the far side of the bed. There was once a raging love on the far side of the bed, where just touching was enough to ease the pain inside my head. Now I can't turn back time, and I cannot raise the dead. Love is just a favorite memory on the far side of the bed. Love is just a favorite memory on the far side of the bed. There you go.
Sandra, that's where the Bad-Tempered Man will be sleeping tonight if he's not in the good books. Really? Was it bad?
You weren't listening. You were listening with your bad ear. Where are you going?
This one maybe. I know Rachel will enjoy this wee song. He's sitting in our kitchen.
How many?
3.
You're away.
Daddy Frank played guitar and the French harp. Sister played the ringing tambourine. Mama couldn't hear our pretty music. She read her lips and held the family scene. That little band was all part of living, and her only means of living at the time. It wasn't like no normal family combo, 'cause Daddy Frank, the guitar man, was blind. Frank and Mama counted on each other. Their one and only weakness made them strong. Mama did the driving for the family, and Frankie made a living with his song. Home was just a camp along the highway. Pickup truck was where we bedded down. Don't ever once remember going hungry, but I remember Mama cooking on the ground. Daddy Frank played the guitar and the French harp. Sister played a ringing tambourine. Mama couldn't hear our pretty music. She read our lips and helped the family sing. That little band was all a part of living, and her only means of living at the time. It wasn't like no normal family combo, 'cause Daddy Frank, the guitar man, was blind. I don't remember how they got acquainted. I can't recall just how it came to be. There had to be some special help from someone, and blessed be the one who let it be. Fever caused my mama's loss of hearing. Daddy Frank was born without a sight. Mama needed someone she could lean on, and I believe the guitar man was right. Daddy Frank played the guitar and the French harp. Sister played a ringing tambourine. Mama couldn't hear our pretty music. She read our lips and held the family sing. That little band was all a part of living, and her only means of living at the time. It wasn't like no normal family combo, 'cause Daddy Frank, the guitar man, was blind. That song actually takes me back to our home, Reeves Hill Farm. David playing in the show band time, and that's the song he used to sing. So, and I used to hear Daddy sing it too.
Okay, Gordy Hunter. Hi, Gordy. How are you
Gordy will
doing?
love that wee
How
song.
are you?
Yes, he.
Maggie Britton. Hi, Maggie. How are you? I seen your name there with you, and I said, did I speak to Maggie? I wasn't 100% sure. Okay, here's a wee Neil Sedaka song, a wee new song to
I
us.
only learned it at 5:30 with you.
Sharon just, well, I
Yes.
said that a wee while ago, and you just stuck the harmonies to it. It's something that I
Probably get it wrong now. We've been.
tried last night for the first and whatever. So this is a wee song. It's called the Miracle Song.
My brother David actually recommended you to learn this. So, David, if you're listening, hope it goes okay for you.
All my life I've been a kind of lonely man, searching high lying low, looking for my way. Then all at once I saw you right in front of me. I knew right then and there my lonely nights were through. You're just a rose that shimmers in the sun. And now I know my life has just begun. You are the sweetest thing that could ever be, and you're a miracle to me. You fill my life with tenderness and harmony. I never thought that I'd be laughing once again. You fill the room with something warm and wonderful. I can't imagine life without your precious love. You're just a rose that shimmers in the sun. And now I know my life has just begun. You are the sweetest thing that could ever be, and you're a miracle to me. Rivers bend, rivers flow till the end of time. They keep flowing through eternity. Take me there, sail away, and take me to the sea. You're a river that flows inside of me. You're just a rose that shimmers in the sun. And now I know my life has just begun. You are the sweetest thing I could ever see, and you're a miracle to me. You are the sweetest thing I could ever see, and you're a miracle to me.
improve with practice.
There you go.
I miss bits here.
Totally new song to us. A totally new song to us.
Our son has just come down and delivered our Christmas card.
Aye, and as he had, I sort of pushed it away. Sorry, Joel, I didn't mean to push it away, but I was concentrating, very, very much concentrating. To your mum and dad.
To a wonderful.
To a wonderful, you read it out.
To a wonderful mum and dad at Christmas. With love. You're such wonderful parents who deserve the best of everything. Wishing you a magical Christmas, filled with joy the season brings. Hoping that the year ahead is wonderful for both of you, filled with love and laughter, with happy memories too. Happy Christmas to a lovely mum and dad. Couldn't ask for better parents. Merry Christmas from Joel. Well, God love you, son. Thank you so much.
Joel, a very, very, very happy Christmas, son. Very happy Christmas.
Beautiful card.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful card.
Thank you very much, Joel. Really, thank you.
Oh dear.
After this, we'll start our videos. We all set out to find true love, to meet someone special they sent from above, to have and to hold, together growing old, to love for the rest of our lives. It's all part of God's plan, my love. You are my woman, and I am your man. It's all part of God's plan, my love. Joining our hearts till death do us part, living forever God's plan. I knew when I met you, you would be my wife. I felt like I'd known you every day of my life. Your blue eyes so right to my wandering soul, and guided me all the way home. It was all part of God's plan, my love. You are my woman, and I am your man. It's all part of God's plan, my love. Joining our hearts till death do us part, living forever God's plan. We weathered the storm in each other's arms, living forever God's plan. There you go. So, right. Tars Kennedy, could you please, Craig Grandma, get run over by a reindeer for my sister Janet Duncan from Alfie Ozzy and Heidi, please.
I
Yes.
recall Charles, George and Janet, and I think they sat in the pew. opposite us in church.
There you go.
So it's a long time ago. So
If I could find it.
Charles is my class at school, actually.
There you are. Charles
was.
is not that old, for goodness sake.
You're supposed to say it the other way around.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Right, you're going
Okay.
to do those.
Yes, do this here and then we'll go to some videos, so we will.
You
So,
want to do that one?
William Martin, love that song. Happy Days. It's a cracking wee song, that, so it was, William. That was the last wee song, yes, absolutely brilliant. Monica, thank you very much. That last song, that was actually for Mary and Tom Montgomery over in Canada, by the way. So it was. I meant to say it before it started. Caroline McCallister, love this song, brings back lovely memories. Jeanette, thank you very much. Robert, thanking you. So, we were playing around with microphones earlier on, Joel and I. We had this, a real top-class microphone, which is Joel's, and he brought it down for me to try. And my own microphone, now that we've set everything back again to my own microphone, I'm not happy with it. So if it sounds off, or if it sounds tinny or bassy or something, no, it sounds tinny or bassy, I'm just not happy with my mic tonight. I need them all. Grandma got run over by a reindeer, walking home from our house Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe. She'd been drinking too much eggnog, and we begged her not to go, but she forgot her medication as she staggered out the door into the snow. We found her Christmas morning at the scene of the attack. She had footprints in her forehead and incriminating claws marks in her back. Grandma got run over by a reindeer coming home from our house Christmas Eve. And you can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe. Now we're all so proud of Grandpa. He's been taking this so well. See him in there watching football, drinking beer and playing cards with Cousin Mel. It's not Christmas without Grandma, and all the family's dressed in black. And we can't help but just wonder, should we open up our gifts or send them back? Grandma got run over by a reindeer walking home from our house Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe. Now the goose is on the table, and a pudding made of feet, and the blue and silver candles that would just have matched the hair in Grandma's wig. I've warned all my friends and neighbors, better watch out for yourselves. They should never give a license to a man who drives a sleigh and plays with elves. Grandma got run over by a reindeer walking home from our house Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe. Grandma got run over by a reindeer walking home from our house Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe. There you go. Charles Kennedy, thank you very much. No problem. Janet and my mum Edith will love it. School days, that was a long time ago, Charles. It was certainly. Hazel Ramsey, how are you doing? I hope you had a great birthday last week, Hazel. Hope you had a great birthday. So and a happy, happy Christmas to you as well. Shirley and Rodney, how are you doing? How are you? You're just in time to hear Linda. This is our Linda. She's going to do a wee bit of rocking around a Christmas tree.
This is a wee Christmas one for you this time, and this is called Rocking Around the Christmas Tree. Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hall. Mistletoe hung where you can see, and the clouds go. Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas spirit ring. Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear verses singing, let's be jolly, take the halls with boughs of holly, rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone's dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way, rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hall. Mistletoe hung where you can see, and the couple try to stop. Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas spirit ring. Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear verses singing, let's be jolly, deck the halls with boughs of holly, rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone's dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear verses singing, let's be jolly, deck the halls with boughs of holly, rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. Happy Christmas, everyone.
There you go. That's our Linda, so it is. Sorry, there seemed to be a couple of wee jumps in that. I do apologise. So, Leslie Bomber, Leslie and Dawn, how are you doing? How are you? I hope you have a fantastic Christmas. I'm sure you have been really, really busy right up until tonight. I'm sure you're glad to get sat down for a while. So, right. Before we go to David. Just hear those sleigh bells ring-a-ling, jing, jing-a-ling-a-ling too. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together for two. Outside the snow is falling and friends are calling you home. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Ding-dong-ding, ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-dong-ding, ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ding-dong-ding. Our cheeks are nice and rosy and comfy and cozy are we. We snuggle close together with two birds of a feather we'd be. The road before us and sing a chorus or two. Come on, it's a lovely weather for a sleigh ride together for two. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ding-dong-ding, ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ding-dong-ding, ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ding-dong-ding. Oh, oh, oh. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ding-dong-ding, ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ding-dong-ding, ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ding-dong-ding. Our Our cheeks are nice and rosy and comfy and cozy are we. We snuggle close together like two birds of a feather would be. Let's take that road before us and sing a chorus or two. Come on, it's lovely weather for us, lay right together with you. Eleanor Mitchell, hi Eleanor, how are you doing? Mary McBride, she loved it, so she did. Happy days. Thank you very much for Linda. Okay, here's our David. And he had to do this song. That's the last time he's going to sing it this year, so this is our David again.
Christmas time has come again, it's that time of year. Lots of Christmas presents filled with love and cheer. Little children playing, snowballs in the snow. Santa Claus is coming, yo ho 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 ho. Together, our Christmas song. Clap your hands and sing along. Happy Christmas, everyone. Boys and girls sleep in bed while Santa comes along. Let's sing the song again. Happy Christmas, everyone. So Christmas time has come again for every girl and boy. Everyone's so happy with a brand new toy. And Christmas time will come again to you and me next year, filled with love and laughter and lots of Christmas cheer. Christmas time has come again, it's that time of year. Lots of Christmas presents filled with love and cheer. Little children playing, snowballs in the snow. Santa Claus is coming, yo ho ho ho. Christmas time has come again, every girl and boy. Everyone's so happy with a brand new toy. Christmas time will come again to you and me next year, filled with love and laughter and lots of Christmas cheer. Happy Christmas, everyone.
There you go. That's our David. I'm sorry. Look, it was all. If you were getting the same as I was getting, it was all out of sequence. I do apologise. I'm not actually sure what was going on, but nevertheless. Okay, try this before we go to our Sophie. Try to imagine a house that's not a home. And try to imagine Christmas all alone. That's where I'll be since you left me. My tears could melt the snow. What can I do without you? Got no place to go. It'll be lonely this Christmas without you to hold. It'll be lonely this Christmas, lonely and cold. It'll be cold, so cold, without you to hold this Christmas. Each time I remember the day you went away, how I would listen to to the things you had to say. I just break down as I look around. The only things I see are emptiness and loneliness and an unlit Christmas tree. It'll be lonely this Christmas without you to hold. It'll be lonely this Christmas, lonely and cold. It'll be cold, so cold, without you to hold this Christmas. You remember last year when you and I were together? We never thought there'd be an end. And I remember looking at you then, and I remember thinking, Christmas must have been made for us. Because darling, this is the time of year that you really need love. And it means so very, very much. It'll be lonely this Christmas without you to hold. It'll be lonely this Christmas, lonely and cold. It'll be lonely this Christmas without you to hold. It'll be lonely this Christmas, lonely and cold. It'll be cold, so cold, without you to hold this Christmas. Happy Christmas, everyone, wherever you are. Okay, Sophie time, Sophie time. We've actually got two from Sophie tonight, so we have. So this is our Sophie.
Candles in the window, shadows painting the ceiling, gazing at the far glow, feeling that gingerbread feeling. Precious moments, special people, happy faces I can see somewhere in my memory. Christmas joys all around me, living in my memory.
There you go. Or Sophie. Goodness sake. And as I said to you earlier on, we did put a wee link on of another a Christmas show from that she was taking part in from last night. So, okay, another wee Christmas song.
Hopefully we'll have another wee video of Sophie coming up.
We will, after this year, we'll do another wee video of Sophie. Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of the dear Savior's birth. And long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared and the soul felt his worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. And fall on your knees, oh, hear the angel voices, oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born, oh, night divine, oh, night divine, led by the light of faith serenely dreaming, with glowing hearts by his cradle we stand. So led by the light of a star sweetly gleaming, here came the wise men from Orient land. The King of Kings lay thus in lowly manger, in all our trials born to be our friend. And fall on your knees, oh, hear the angel voices, behold your King before the lowly bed. Behold your King before the lowly bed. I would say that was as hard to listen to in your end as it was in ours. It was rough enough now. Okay, here's our Sophie. Some of the girls down in South Africa had asked us for to do Last Christmas, and we had said that Sophie would do it. This is Sophie. This is her version of Last Christmas.
Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Once bitten and twice shy, I keep my distance, but you still catch my eye. Tell me, baby, do you recognize me? Well, it's been a year, it doesn't surprise me. Merry Christmas, I wrapped it up and sent it with a note saying I love you, I meant it. Now I know what a fool I've been, but if you kissed me now, I know you'd fool me again. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Crowded room, friends with tired eyes, I'm hiding from you and your soul of ice. My God, I thought you were someone to rely on. Me, I guess I was a shoulder to cry on, a face all a lover with a fire in his heart, a man undercover, but you tore me apart. Now I found a real love, you'll never fool me again. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. I'll give it to someone special.
There you go. Or Sophie. What can you say? Absolutely brilliant. That was her version of Last Christmas. Okay, so
I think it was Maybe Bride like this song. Maybe Tom Montgomery actually.
I spend my life looking for you and finding my way wasn't easy to do, but I knew there was you all the while, and it's been worth every mile. So lay down beside me, love me and hide me, and kiss all the hurting of this world away, and hold me so close that I feel your heartbeat, and don't ever wander away. Mornings and evenings all were the same, and there was no music till I heard your name. But I knew when I saw you smile, and now I can rest, for a while. So lay down beside me, love me and hide me, and kiss all the hurting of this world away. Hold me so close that I feel your heartbeat, and don't ever wander away. And I spent my life searching for you, finding my way wasn't easy to do, but I knew there was you all the while, and it's been worth every mile. So lay down beside me, love me and hide me, and hold all the hurting of this world away. Hold me so close that I feel your heartbeat, and don't ever wander away. Beside me, love me and hide me, and kiss all the hurting of this world away. Praise God. So, Kenneth McLean, how you doing? Lynn McLean, thought you weren't coming on tonight. Glad to see you. Don't know, we've been on since 8 o'clock, and I don't know what has happened to you and Ken. I don't know. Or is that old? Maybe those are old. No, I wouldn't have thought it. I don't know. Maybe you just didn't get connected with us or something. I honestly don't know. Can't help you. I'm sorry, but it's great to have you with us now. So it's great to have you with us.
Happy belated birthday to Ken. for last
Yes, happy belated birthday to Ken, yes.
week. Looks like he had an enjoyable time.
Really?
Well, we Derry Ryan number.
As I went out walking on a fine summer day, through the hills and the valleys, soon lost my way, till I came to an old man kneeling down by a stream, gazing into the water like he was lost in a dream. In his hand was a pitcher he clung to for life, his eyes filled with tears as he tried not to cry. Then he looked to the heavens and started to pray. In the quiet country silence, I could hear the man say, life is a river, I'll go with the flow, and where it will take me, the Lord only knows. I miss you, sweetheart, your kindness and love, but I know one day we'll sail away on God's ocean above. He said, now young man, you're a stranger to me. Could I bother you kindly for your company? To Today I am thinking of a time long ago, and I need to tell someone of a girl I loved too. It's 42 years today since Rose took my hand, and proudly I lived like her husband, her man, till only last week son God took her away. As I kissed her softly, these words she did say: life is a river, I'll go with the flow, and where it will take me, the Lord only knows. I miss you, sweetheart, your kindness and love, but I know one day we'll sail away on God's ocean above. And with that the old man sent me on my way, and said by the river I'll kneel for the day. I'll look at the river starting out on its life. It's where I feel close to my beautiful wife. There you go. So, right, just beautiful. Thank you very, very much, Mary and Tom. Thanking you.
Sorry, Linda must have.
Linda, we checked earlier and didn't see a reminder. I don't honestly know why. I know whenever I plugged it all in here, bang, up came the reminder on my phone. But I don't know, Linda. I can't understand. Facebook, yes, blame Facebook. Blame Facebook. I actually think that Facebook does that every now and again, and they just seem to block people out. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. I don't know.
This is strange too. He's getting.
I'm getting. What do you call them? Subtitles here, so I am.
Phone, everything we say is coming up in his.
We waltz. I'm slow on my feet and I'm lacking in grace, and no one could ever look more out of place than me on a dance floor with egg on my face, dancing an Irish waltz. I looked up and couldn't believe what I saw, the kind of face I'd only dreamed of before. So I swallowed my pride and I took to the floor as the band played an Irish waltz. 1, 2, 3 went my heart. We smiled as we swayed and the band sweetly played. My Lord, my Lord, my hair's in my head when we danced an Irish waltz. Do 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 do. I was clumsy and flat-footed and so ill at ease. Blood rushed to my head while the strength left my knees. But the moment that stole on my memories is when we danced an Irish waltz. 1, 2, 3 went my heart. We smiled as we swayed and the band sweetly played. My legs felt like lead, there were stars in my head when we danced an Irish waltz. Oh, we've been together for years since that night. My two left feet still can't quite get it right. Our children look on and they laugh with delight when we danced an Irish waltz. 1, 2, 3 went my heart. We smiled as we swayed and the band sweetly played. My legs felt like lead, there were stars in my head when we danced an Irish waltz. 1, 2, 3 went my heart. We smiled as we swayed and the band sweetly played. My legs felt like lead, there were stars in my head when we danced an Irish waltz. When we danced an Irish waltz. There you go. There you go. Can I request, I just called to say I love you for this wee woman of mine, for the wonderful treatment I got off all last week. It's not actually a song we do, but we'll try and get something done for you. We'll try and get something done. Phyllis Smith, how you doing? How are you, Phyllis? How's things all over in Newcastle upon Tyne? Merry Christmas to you all. Can you sing I Love You, I Truly Love You? I think that is what it's called. Yes, I think I know the song you mean. I'll have a wee go at it after this, Phyllis, if I can try and get it into my head, what you call it. But, yes. I think it's called I Love You, Honestly, I Do. I think that's what it is, Phyllis. Almost felt you touching me just now. I wish I knew which way to turn and go. I feel so good, and then I feel so bad. And I wonder what I ought to do. If I could only fly, if I could only fly, I bid this place goodbye and come and be with you. But I can hardly stand, and I've got nowhere to run. Another sinking sun, and one more lonely night. The wind keeps blowing somewhere every day. Tell me things get better somewhere up the way. Just dismal thinking on a dismal day, and sad songs for us to bear. I could only fly, if I could only fly, I bid this place goodbye and come and be with you. But I can hardly stand, and I've got nowhere to run. Another sinking sun, and one more lonely night. You know, sometimes I write happy songs, then some little thing goes wrong. Maybe we can somehow get away. I'm coming home soon, and I wanna stay. If I could only fly, if I could only fly, if we could only fly, I'd come and be with you.
By the way, folks,
There you
if there's
go.
lots of hearts going up there from Shades, Rachel and Liz is playing in there. They're playing hearts on the Facebook.
They're learning how to use Facebook right now. Can you sing a Lose of Dreams?
You
Yes,
said
we
didn't
can.
do this.
So, right, I didn't realise that you'd done that. So, right,
This is for
Linda
McLean from Ken.
to Linda from Ken, and then I have to do another wee song
Yeah,
for...
honestly, Love You by Olivia
Yes.
Newton-John.
Right, so I
Lose
didn't...
of Dreams.
I didn't know. I really didn't know we'd done this, or didn't know Sharon done this wee song.
He doesn't know he doesn't know what all I do. He's probably better not know. That's for Sandra.
Just whenever you're ready. Do 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 do. Ready?
Go. Not ready, but go anyway. Oh no, go this one.
Remember now.
We'll stay to celebrate. Chocolate covered candy hearts to give away. No first of spring, no song to sing. In fact, it's just another ordinary day. No April rain, no flowers bloom, no wedding Saturday within the month of June. But what it is something true, made up of these three words that I must say to you from Ken to Linda. Well, I just called to say I love you. I just called to say how much I care. I just called to say I love you,
And I mean it from the bottom of my heart.
It's been too long since we sang that song.
I didn't even know we'd done it.
No summer's high, no warm July, no harvest moon to light one tender August night, no autumn breeze, no fallen leaves, not even time for birds to fly to southern skies. No Libra sun, no Halloween, no giving thanks to all the Christmas joy But what it is, the war so new, to fill your heart like no three other words could do. Well, I just called to say I love you. I just called to say how much I care. So I just called to say I love you.
And I mean it from the bottom of my heart.
'Cause I just called to say I love you. I just called to say how much I care. So I just called to say I love you.
And I mean it from the bottom of my heart.
God's way. It's way too much.
There you go. I'm
Bit
sorry,
rough.
I
Bit
really
rough.
forgot we even sang that song at all, for goodness sake. So,
You want to do this for Phyllis, I think it was.
this is for Phyllis.
And then with Sandra's song to do.
Patrick Stevens. Hi, Patrick. How you doing? Happy Christmas, Des and Sharon, from everybody in South Africa. Great to have you, Patrick. Great to have you. Maybe I hang around here little more than a shoe. We both know I've got somewhere else to go. But I've got something to tell you I never thought I would. But I believe you really ought to know. I love you. Honestly love you. You don't have to answer. See it in your eyes. Maybe it was better left unsaid. This is pure and simple. You should realize it's coming from my heart, not my head. I love you. I honestly love you. Not trying to make you feel uncomfortable. Not trying to make you anything at all. But this feeling doesn't come along every day. And you shouldn't blow the chance when you've got the chance to say I love you. I honestly love you. If we both were born in another place and time, this moment might be ending with a kiss. But there you are with yours, here I am with mine. So I guess I'll just be leaving it like this. I love you. I honestly love you. I honestly honestly love you. I honestly love you. There he's gone. That was for Phyllis. Okay, so, right. Don't forget, keep your requests coming. I don't want to be the kind to hesitate, be too shy, wait too late. I don't care what they say other lovers do, I just want to dance with you. I got a feeling that you've got a heart like mine, so let it show and let it shine. If we have a chance to make one heart of two, I just wanna dance with you. I wanna dance with you, twirl you all around the floor. That's what they intend you dancing for. I just wanna dance with you. I wanna dance with you, hold you in my arms once more. That's what they invented dancing for. I just wanna dance with you. Caught you looking at me when I looked at you. Yes, I did. Now ain't that true? You won't get embarrassed by the things I do. I just wanna dance with you. All the boys are playing softly and the girls are too. So am I, and so are you. If this was a movie, we'd be right on cue. I just wanna dance with you. I wanna dance with you, twirl you all around the floor. That's what they intended dancing for. I just wanna dance with you. I wanna dance with you, hold you in my arms once more. That's what they invented dancing for. I just wanna dance with you. Dance with you. There you go. So, right, Paddy, the 10 o'clock news. While the wife was at the toilet, I opened a box, a tub of Celebration sweets. Changed all the wrappers on them. My wife was waiting when she came out. When she came back and found her knickers. Who said it wrong, eh? When her Snickers was in a Twix. Sorry. Just shows you sometimes the brain reads something that's not there. And just for Christmas, there's 2 cracker jokes. What did Adam say the day before Christmas? It's Christmas Eve. So there you go. And finally, why was the snowman looking through the carrots? He was picking his nose. Chucky. Or not Chucky, sorry. Paddy. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Well done, my friend. Well done. So, right. There's quite a lot of people like that, so they did. So, Linda, you've excelled yourself, Paddy. So he has. He actually has. He really has. Jessica Lopez. Hi, Jessica. How are you doing all the way in from South Africa? Brilliant to have you with us. Absolutely great to have you with us. Now, where am I going to go? I have no idea. I'll go for this. Seem to be quite a lot of you like that wee I Honestly Love You song. It's a gorgeous wee song. Olivia Newton-John. It's a great wee song. Don Williams. superstars, organic food and modern cars. Don't believe the price of gold, the certainty of growing old. That right is right and left is wrong, north and south can't get along. That east is east and west is west, and being first is always best. I believe in love, I believe in babies, I believe in mom and dad, and I believe in you. I don't believe that heaven waits for only those who congregate. I like to think of God above. He's down below, he's up above. He's watching people everywhere. He knows who does and doesn't care. And I am just an ordinary man. Sometimes I wonder who I am. I believe in love, I believe in magic, I believe in mom and dad, and I believe in you. I know with all my certainty what's going on with you and me is a good thing. It's true, I believe in you. Don't believe virginity common as it used to be. Working days and sleeping nights, that black is black and white is white, and Superman and Robin Hood are still alive in Hollywood. That gasoline's in short supply, the rising cost of getting by. I believe in love, believe in old folks, believe in children, and I believe in you. I know with all my certainty what's going on with you and me is a good thing. It's true, I believe in you. So, right, gonna put a wee bit of life into it again, so speed it up a wee bit. Pretty little girl from Omaha. Way up north in Old Tyrone, there's a pretty little girl I call my own. She's the sweetest rose Ireland's ever grown. As sure as the moon and stars above, I'm falling head over heels in love. Pretty little girl from Omaha in the county of Tyrone. There's cute little girls in all strip and they're just as pretty in Monaghan. This to every roving eye is known. But I guess that I'll be out of bounds, 'cause they're between the northern towns. Pretty little girl from Omaha in the county of Tyrone. She wears my ring and tells her friends she's gonna marry me. Best of all, she tells them all she's happy as can be. Oh, lucky me. Well, I don't know what she's done to me. There's nothing else my eyes can see. Pretty little girl from Omaha in the county of Tyrone. south an altar moor, and I recall the yellow dress he wore. Strolled along the shore there all alone. But I guess it was my lucky day, 'cause they came down on holiday. Pretty little girl from Omagh in the county of Tyrone. She wears my ring and tells her friends she's gonna marry me. Best of all, she tells them all she's happy as can be. Oh, lucky me. Well, I don't know what's done to me. There's nothing else my eyes can see. Pretty little girl from Omagh in the county of Tyrone. She wears my ring and tells her friends she's gonna marry me. Best of all, she tells them all she's happy as can be. Oh, lucky me. Well, I don't know what she's done to me. There's nothing else my eyes can see. Pretty little girl from Omagh in the county of Tyrone. She's a pretty little girl from Omagh in the county of Tyrone.
Jessica, thank you so much. I
There
think
you
I
go.
think you need to go to Specsavers. Get your eyes tested.
So, right, where do we see? What is this here?
This. It's after the 12th
Do, do,
of
do,
Never.
do.
Haven't done 12th of Never for a long time.
This I promise you.
This wee song, I actually sang it for the first last week, so
This
and I
is a
haven't tried it since. So
beautiful song.
my love, here I stand before you. I am yours now. From this moment on, take my hand. Only you can stop me shaking. We'll share forever. This I promise you. And when I look into your eyes, all of my life is before me. And I'm not running anymore, 'cause I already know that I'm home. With every beat of my heart, I give you my love completely. My darling, this I promise you. My love, well, I can feel your heartbeat as we dance now, closer than before. Don't let go,
Don't let go.
'cause I could almost cry now. We'll share forever. I'll make this vow to you. And when I look into your eyes, all of my life is before me. And I'm not running anymore, 'cause I already know that I'm home.
Well
It's just a
done.
nice wee song.
That was the song from Ken to Linda. How's that? There you go, Linda. I got you a new song. That is an absolute super song.
Here you
Gorgeous
go.
song. From Ken to Linda.
All right. No, it's usually two other girls I loved before. So
Right, where are we going now?
I thought you were going to run to the door somewhere.
I was. And I have your man to do for Linda.
Right. Your man.
Your man. No, your man.
Your man for your woman.
Your man for your woman.
Your man and paper roses.
Right. Somebody has taken all the letters of the alphabet and jumbled them up on me.
It was that woman that done Paddy Haggerty's joke.
Was. Every time a bell rings, every time a bird sings, I run to the door. Every time the wind blows, even though my heart knows, I run to the door. Every time I'm lonely and your memory only makes me want you more. When somebody calls by acting like a fool, I run to the door. Memories that never die, all alone I sit and cry. When I see the sunrise, every time my heart cries, I run to the door. Early in the twilight, even at the midnight, I run to the door. Though you'll never want me, memories will taunt me as I walk the floor. And when somebody goes by acting like a fool, I run to the door. Memories that never die, all alone I sit and cry. When I hear a heart call, even at the footfall, I run to the door. Wishing I could see you, wishing it would be you there at the door. And though you'll never want me, memories will haunt me as I walk the floor. And somebody goes by acting like a fool, I run to the door. Memories that never die, all alone I sit and cry. Every time a bell rings, every time a bird sings, I run to the door. Every time the wind blows, even though my heart knows, I run to the door. Every day is lonely and your memory only makes me want you more. When somebody goes by acting like a fool, I run to the door. Memories that never die, all alone I sit and cry. Memories that never die, all alone I sit and cry. There you go. So, Carl Henderson, wishing my two sisters in Canada the best Christmas ever, and my childhood friend Mary McBride the best Christmas ever. Love you all. There you go. That's a great message from Canada. Thank you very much, Carl. Thanking you. So. Well, I'm not sure if Carl's in Canada, but I know the sisters is in Canada and Mary McBride here is maybe, I don't know, what's Brisbane away from here? 12 miles? She's over the top of the speed bump called a Colne, so she is. So, right, where do we see? Marina Mulholland. Hi, Marina, how are you doing? So, Paddy Haggerty, Sharon, paper roses. So, we try and get that sorted. So we will. Mary McBride answers back, oh, thanks, Carl. I love and big hugs to you and all your... In Cape Town. Sorry, Carl. Carl was in Cape Town. See, use shades for the bounce all over the world. What more could you ask for? That's absolutely brilliant. That actually really makes us just feel so humbled, so great. Brilliant. Thanking you. Gordon Esther, Desi, could you please play Oh Holy Night by the Wee Girl and dedicate it to my Christine? We've already sang it, so we have, and I don't have it. I have to load all them up previously, Gordon, so I do. So, and I had to load her up 2 different songs tonight, so no, I'm sorry, I can't. But it is on YouTube, Gordon, and there's a link to it on our Facebook page. By all means, tag along in it, and you'll get it without a doubt. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I can't. It's just not as easy as putting in a video. Apologies, but it's not. So this is for Linda. Haven't done this in a long time. Lock the door and turn the lights down low. Put some music on a soft and low. Baby, we ain't got no place to go. I hope you understand. I've been thinking about this all day long. Never felt this feeling quite this strong. Can't believe how much it turns me on just to be your man. There's no hurry, don't you worry, 'cause we can take our time. Come a little closer, let's go over what I had in mind. Lock the door and turn the lights down low. Put some music on a soft and slow. Baby, we ain't got no place to go. I hope you understand. I've been thinking about this all day long. Never felt this feeling quite this strong. Can't believe how much it turns me on just to be your man. No problem, Linda. Ain't nobody ever loved nobody the way I love you. We're all alone now, don't know how long, but I have wanted to. Lock the door and turn the lights down low. Put some music on a soft and slow. Baby, we ain't got no place to go. I hope you understand. I've been thinking about this all day long. Never felt this feeling quite this strong. Can't believe how much it turns me on just to be a man. Can't believe how much it turns me on just to be a man. There you go. So that was for our Linda, so it was. So, railroad, steamboat, river and canal. Railroad, steamboat, river and canal. Yonder comes a sucker and he's got my gal. As he's gone, 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 yes, he's gone, gone, gone. And I bid her my last farewell. I fell in love with a pretty little thing. I thought that wedding bells would ring. She was as sweet could be, till I found out what she did to me. So railroad, steamboat, river and canal. Yonder comes a sucker and he's got my gal. And she's gone, 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 yes, she's gone, gone, gone. And I bid her my last farewell. Do-do-do-do. She whispered, mother, please tell him no, though he may think that I am true. There's plenty more who so too. Railroad, steamboat, river and canal. Yonder comes a sucker and he's got my gal. And she's gone, 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 yes, she's gone, gone, gone. And I bid her my last farewell. I will cry my life away. Some other sucker will have to pay. And when he finds that she's gone, I guess I'll hear him sing this song. Railroad, steamboat, river and canal. Yonder comes a sucker and he's got my gal. And she's gone, 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 yes, she's gone, gone, gone. And I bid her my last farewell. Railroad, steamboat, river and canal. Yonder comes a sucker and he's got my gal. And she's gone, 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 yes, she's gone, gone, gone. And I bid her my last farewell. Yes, I bid her my last farewell. There you go. So it's like I get lost in the middle of it. I was mean it made the backing track, like, but no, I still didn't know where I was going to go to, for goodness sake. So, right, see if I can come in this one right. You are no angel, though you've got those blue eyes. But there is some magic the way you use those eyes. And I still want you, God only knows just why. You are no angel when all you do is lie. You are no angel, though I've seen you flying. You need a halo, even though you're crying. Don't think I like it, knowing that it's true. You things they say about the things you do. You are no, you're my angel, you're my love. You're my angel, I'm your love. But I still want you, God only knows just why. You are no angel when all you do is cry. Margaret Murray, how you doing, Margaret? How are you? Great to have you with us, Margaret. And I still want you, God only knows just why. You are no angel when all you do is lie. You are no angel, though you've got those blue eyes. But there is some magic the way you use those eyes. And I still want you, God only knows just why. You are no angel when all you do is lie. You are no angel, though you've got those blue eyes. But there is some magic the way you use those eyes. And I still want you, God only knows just why. light. There you go. Sorry about the cough and fit in the middle of it, but sure. Sometimes you get a wee song and you've got a wee instrumental in it and you can get a break and have a wee cough, but no, it didn't happen that time. So it didn't. Closet door, light the light. We're staying home tonight, far away from the bustle and the bright city lights. Let them all fade away. Just leave us alone, and we're living a world of our own. We build a world of our own, no one else can share. All our sorrows we leave far behind us there, and I know you will find there'll be peace of mind when we live in a world of our own. Oh my love, I've cried for you so much. Lonely nights without sleeping while I long for your touch. Now your lips can't evade the heartache I've known. Come with me to a world of our own. We build a world of our own, no one else can share. All our sorrows we leave far behind us there, and I know you will find there'll be peace of mind when we live in a world of our own. We'll build a world of our own, no one else can share. All our sorrows we leave far behind us there, and I know you will find there'll be peace of mind when we live in a world of our own. And I know you will find there'll be peace of mind when we live in a world of our own. There you go. So, right. A New Seekers, like, how long ago was that, for goodness sake? Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So. Can't you see I love you? Please don't break my heart in two. That's not hard to do, 'cause I don't have a wooden heart. And if you say goodbye, then I know that I would cry. Surely I would die, 'cause I don't have a wooden heart. There's no strings upon this love of mine. It was always you from the start. Treat me nice, treat me good, treat me like you really should. 'Cause I'm not made of wood, and I don't have a wooden heart. Can't you see I love you? Please don't break my heart in two. That's not hard to do, 'cause I don't have a wooden heart. And if you say goodbye, then I know that I would cry. Surely I would die, 'cause I don't have a wooden heart. There's no strings upon this love of mine. It was always you from the start. Treat me nice, treat me good, treat me like you really should. 'Cause I'm not made of wood, and I don't have a wooden heart. There you go. So
that was the year I was born.
the New Seekers released that in World of Our Own in 1963.
That was for me being born.
Wow, there you go, Ken. There you go.
But
Where are you going?
You have to do Elusive Dreams for
Elusive Dreams, yes, we have to do that. My Elusive
Sandra.
Dreams.
And this one here's for Paddy.
Yes.
Do this for Paddy, and then you can look up your other one.
Or Paddy. Paper Roses for Paddy. All the peas. Diddly-dee. Paper Roses.
Try it. No, it's for yours. Never will.
Thank you very much, Chucky.
Well, I realize when your eyes see me with tender looks that I stood for love. So take away the flowers that you gave me and send the kind that you remind me of. Paper roses, oh, how real those roses seem to be to me, but they're only imitation, like your imitation love for me. Well, I thought that you would be a perfect lover. You seem so full of sweetness at the start, but like a big red rose that's made of paper, there isn't any sweetness in your heart. Paper roses, oh, how real those roses seem to be, but they're only imitation, like your imitation love for me.
There you go. That was for Paddy.
That's probably one of the first songs I ever sang live.
It probably was. Probably was.
I don't know how many years ago that was. And I still haven't got any better.
Evening shadows make me.
Love this wee song.
Evening shadows make me blue when each weary day is through. How I long to be with you, my happiness. Every day I reminisce, dreaming of your tender kiss, always thinking how I miss my happiness. A million years it seems have gone by since we shared our dreams, but I'll hold you again. There'll be no blue memories then. the skies are grey or blue, and any place on earth will do, and just as long as I'm with you, my happiness. Where the skies are grey or blue, any place on earth will do, just as long as I'm with you, my happiness.
Big
There you
thanks to
go.
Ethel there, my sister, putting up kind remarks.
As
there.
she always does. Thank you
She
very,
does
very
every
much,
week.
Ethel.
Thank
Very
you,
much.
Ethel.
And a very, very happy Christmas to you and all yours, Ethel.
This is for Sandra.
This is for our Sandra.
This is my big brother David playing the backing track here.
You followed me to Texas. You followed me to Utah. Hello, Darrell Dundee.
Is our
Didn't
song?
find it there, so we moved on.
Darryl, you know that's not our window.
You went with me to Alabama. Things look good in Birmingham. We
Darryl's on.
didn't find it there, so we moved on. I know you're tired of following my elusive dreams and schemes, for they're only fading things, my elusive dreams. You had my child in Memphis, then I heard of work in Nashville. We didn't find it there, so we moved on to a small farm in Nebraska, to a gold mine in Alaska. We didn't find it there, so we moved on. Reggie, have a wee smile, look, smile. I know I'm tired of following my elusive dreams and schemes, for they're only fleeting things, elusive dreams. I'm waiting on what Ken's gonna say. What do you call an elf wearing earmuffs?
Right, Ken, you'll have to tell us where down.
Call him whatever you want, you can't hear you. Go ahead, Ken. I hope I haven't taken your punchline, for goodness sake.
Yes, why?
I'm sorry, Ken, I ruined your punchline. I know you're tired of following your elusive dreams and schemes, for they're only fleeting things, my elusive dreams. This was Reggie Sarn's brother, by the way.
David Swin, brother.
I've left Alaska 'cause there was no gold mine. But this time, only two of us move on. And now, all we have is each other and a little memory to cling to. But still, you won't let me go on alone. I know you're tired of following my elusive dreams and schemes, for they're only fleeting things, mindless of dreams, for they're only fleeting things, mindless of dreams.
Lovely to see our other son, Darryl, joining us there.
Absolutely brilliant to have you
I
join
think
us.
he's-
Darryl and Madison sitting over in Dundee in
Dundee.
Scotland, and they said they had a wee tiny touch of snow there. Vera McCaughey, hi Vera, how are you doing? You're very late. And with all the grandkids, I'm sure the grandkids are having a cracking night there. I'm sure they're panicking. Get them all to bed, Vera, for goodness sake.
If you're wondering,
Vera, from Sharon and myself, a very, very, very happy
Yes,
Christmas
indeed.
to you and all the grandkids. Absolutely brilliant to have you.
if you're wondering what we're doing here, it's strange because everything we say is coming up in subtitles on Desi's phone here, and it's mesmerising. Terry Lansborough.
No time at all. That's solitude. For me to find an answer in your love and lure. I never thought I'd ever fall, but then you came along and took no time at all. Sorry. The wasted time, the empty years, the lonely nights I tried to drink away my fears. Life was alive as I recall, and you changed everything and took no time at all. And time waits for no man, and I could see that time was not about to change its ways for me. And time turned me bitter, and time turned me cold, and you put the sweetness back and turned my grain to gold.
Juggy thinks we should do an extra hour for the latecomers. Noel, lovely to see you looking in. It's coming up on our TV as well.
Great minds think alike, Margie. What can I say?
I'm not even allowed to whisper.
Chuck, you just sing along with us. That'll stop you annoying
Play a
people.
saxophone.
And time waits for no man, and I could see that time was not about to change its ways for me.
Waits for me.
Time turned me bitter, time turned me cold. They put the sweetness back and turned my grain to gold. Do it all, that solitude. Keep up. For me to find an answer in your love and lure. And I never thought I'd ever fall, but then you came along and took no time at all. But then you came along and took no time at all. There you go. Pearl Rankin, happy, happy, happy Christmas to you, my dear. Happy Christmas to you.
I think the dancing stopped after 27th of December again, unfortunately, folks. Jog, this is for you, dear.
it a strong but wrinkled, doing work that never gets done, and hair that's lost some of the beauty by too many hours in the sun. Eyes that show some disappointment, and there's been quite a lot in her life, but she's the foundation I lean on. My woman, my woman, my wife. Every day has been uphill. We climb, but we can't reach the top. I'm weak and I'm easily discouraged. She just smiles when I want to stop. Lips that are weary but tender, with love that strengthens my life. A sage in a dress made of gingham. My woman, my woman, my wife. And two little boys were born in the spring, but died when the winter was new. I lost control of my mind and my soul, but my woman's faith carried us through. When she reaches that river, Lord, you know what she's worth, and give her that mansion up yonder, 'cause she's been through hell here on earth. Give her my share of heaven, if I've earned any here in this life. 'Cause God, I believe she deserves it. My woman, my woman, my wife. There you go, folks. So, right, where are we going now? I have no idea. Not a clue. Where are you going? Eh? Do that there.
Okay, we Everly Brothers song.
We Everly Brothers. This will finish us off, probably, folks.
Yes, and it was a brilliant song that, and Marty suggested.
Absolutely.
Shoggy suggests that we love it. We absolutely love it.
Like strangers, that's what we are. Darling, how can lovers put apart so far? Like strangers, and how can it be? Only days ago we loved so tenderly. I love you, I do. And I hope deep in your heart you love me too. Let's forget that we've been angry. Let's be lovers like before, and swear not to be like strangers anymore. Like strangers, that's what we are. And darling, how can lovers pull apart so far? Like strangers, and how can it be? Only days ago we loved so tenderly. I love you, and truly I do. And I hope deep in your heart you love me too. Let's forget that we've been angry. Let's be lovers like before, and swear not to be like strangers anymore. Let's forget that we've been angry. Let's be lovers like before, and swear not to be like strangers anymore. Okay, folks. So, right. We'll not leave you with a wee soft, sad one like that there, so we'll not. So, we'll have a bump at it. Here we go. This is our last one of the evening, folks. And don't let me go away without telling you what's happening next week. Life is... Take it or leave it, be happy or blue. Don't hang around with a frown upon your face. Life is what you make it, there's no time to waste. And try to be happy when tears start to fall. You will be laughing in no time at all. When you see trouble, just turn around and run. Life is what you make it, so make it some fun. Life is what you make it, so make it a song. Sing something cheerful when everything is wrong. Chase all those rainbows, you'll capture them soon. Life is what you make it, so reach for the moon. And try to be happy when tears start to fall. You will be laughing in no time at all. Ride on that roundabout, swing upon a swing. Life is what you make it, a wonderful thing. Anne's on the naughty list.
Oh dear. Cool for you, Anne. Again, this is the Big Brother David playing the backing track here.
Think of the sunshine when you see the rain, and soon Mr. Sun will be laughing again. And when your new love no longer loves you, Life is what you make it. Find somebody new and try to be happy. When tears start to fall, you will be laughing in no time at all. Reach for the stars and greet the world with a smile. Life is what you make it, so make it worthwhile. La 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 la. La 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 la. And when your new love no longer loves you, life is what you make it. Find somebody new. There you go, folks. So, right, one thing we'd like to try and do before we finish, and it's just a wee thing from Sharon and myself, well, let's just put it like this. To absent friends.
I think everybody
So,
think about that.
We think about that about this time of year, don't we? Next week, folks, next week is New Year's Eve. We will be here. Yes, of course we will.
We haven't started yet.
We'll not be starting at 8 o'clock, but we will be starting about 10. It's the end of a perfect day, and Friday night with shades. You've supported us all the way, and what a difference you have made. There's a diamond in the sky, our evening star, in all Shangri-La. Get that fire burning strong, right here and right now. It's here and then it's gone. There's no secret anyhow. We may never love again to the music of guitars in all Shangri-La. And tonight your beauty burns into my memory. The wheel of heaven turns above us endlessly. This is all the heaven we've got, right here where we are, in all Shangri-La.
Well, folks, I hope Santa brings you all that you wish for and dream for.
Next week, folks, next week we intend to go. We try and we start about 10 o'clock and we go to 1. We bring in the new year, so we will. At midnight, of course. Kevin in New Zealand will already be on the 1st of January.
It won't be sad.
Frederick will, she'll be coming in an hour in front of us. But either way, we will bring in the new year together. So
Norman,
thanks to all our Shades family. You have been superb. You've been superb support right for 88 weeks now.
And he's our PR man, Norman Brown.
Tonight your beauty burns into my memory. The wheel of heaven turns above us endlessly. This is all the heaven we've got, right here where we are, in all Shangri-La, in all Shangri-La. folks. Georgina Colm. Hi, Georgina. How are you doing? I didn't see you earlier on, but great to have you with us. Folks, we will put a wee update on Facebook page, so we will, about next week. But yes, we will start at 10 p.m. UK time to roughly about 1ish. Or
one big sag.
if there's a time delay between us and yourselves of about 15 or 17 seconds. But so that's life. Guess
Norman,
what, folks?
I didn't ignore you.
A very, 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 very happy Christmas from Sharon and I, from Joel, from Darrell, from everybody on this end to
From all my
yous,
family, David, Linda, Sophie, all the rest, and the whole.
and everybody for putting in their videos and stuff. From Sharon and myself, very, very good night. Lots of love from here.
Keep your eyes
happy,
out for
happy
Santa.
Christmas. Night night, folks.
Night,
Night night.
folks.